This week on Top of Mind, we'll be talking to serial entrepreneur Benny Lee about his journey as an immigrant and founder in the United States. I'm Diana Kander, and this is Top of Mind. I'm here with Benny Lee, Chairman and CEO of DuraComm, and I'm so excited to be here in your office to talk about your journey. As an immigrant entrepreneur myself, I'm very excited to hear your story and how you came to the U.S. and started your company. So let's get started. Tell me about what brought you to the U.S.
Well, as you know, Taiwan is a small island, 23 million people, and we do have an economical booming, but we always looking for better life. I choose United States, the best country in the world. But why Kansas City? It's very lucky because my customer was in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. So I got to know Kansas City a long time ago since my first visit was 1975. And I was amazed, the people are so nice. So when I decided to immigrate, this is the city. People ask me the question about why Kansas City, not New York, Los Angeles. Kansas City is, Americans say that Kansas City is a place of nowhere. They didn't know. Yeah. I discovered the top secrets, this is almost 18 years ago.
Yeah.
So I moved to Kansas in 1995.
And did you start a brand new company when you came here, or was it a continuation of a company?
No, I started a new company. Actually, I started one company before I came. Mm-hmm. Then I sold that company. At that time, I started the top innovation. Even before I came, then I hired one person here. So at that time we do some business, with FedEx Cashway, with Western Auto. Then I decided to move my family in 1995. So I took over, and basically it's me and my wife, and also this one local people here, employee. And we work like crazy, we work everything. And I learned many things, especially learn the customer service.
So your company started off small, and our viewers can't see the building that we're in, but we're in a very large building. And tell us about how many employees you have now and how the business has grown since 1995.
Well, there are so many things happened since 1995 until today. In 1995, my focus after my coming here, my focus is how can I do something different? So I'm product-oriented person. So I just think about, there's one thing that you can do I see many, because environment is an issue. So I travel around the world. So I see the steam is a nice product and very popular in Europe, but the price is very high. So my goal is how can I develop a steam product, and become affordable for consumer. So that's my goal, and I reached that goal, and so I developed a closed steamer. It used to be $200 by Jiffy. We market $75 on QVC. Today's special value, 16,000 pieces sold in one day. Amazing. I was so nervous, if I can, it's guaranteed sales. So if we don't sell, they return to us. So, but I take a risk. Because I have to sell because I don't have enough garage space to. That's 11 containers.
Yeah.
But they do really know what they are doing, because first show is 10 minutes. They sold 3,000 pieces in the midnight. Mr. Lee, go home, relax. Don't worry, we'll sell out. I said, I stayed with 13,000 pieces. Don't worry, we know. They sold out the next day, 6 o'clock. Sold out. Amazing. 16,000 pieces. Equivalent to 1.2 million
in one
sales. In less than one day.
Yeah.
So that's the story. So I become one of a leader manufacturer, always develop a new product in steam area. Mm-hmm. So in 2008, the company called Vornado, they see the steam become a necessary product for every family home because it's environment friendly. So they say, it's easy to buy a company, then develop their own. So they approached me, put up money on the table. It's always good, And I think the business is this, like this, and then will come down more saturated. more people, famous brand come in. I said, well, it's a good time to say goodbye. So I said, fine, you have your own company. But I forced them to stay here for 3 years because what happened, they have a big warehouse in Wichita. But they will move the people, which I said, no. I want you to stay here. So at least 3 years. I cannot force them too long. And so they stay here 3 years, and they pay my rent. Okay. Also employ people here. So which is good, So after 3 years, they move back, and then they rent a small office and still have few people here. Luckily, at that time, I was thinking about my wife said, hey, now you saw a company, you should retire. And I'm 60-some years, But instead of retire, I'm more busier. I cannot retire, and I'm finding things to do. So I decided, well, maybe this time I should involve in DuraComm, which I was the shareholder, but I didn't involve in the product. And DuraComm is a small little company in North Kansas City. And they are small, like $1-2 million US dollar, but very, very conservative, which is good, but sometimes it's too conservative, So I want to promote this company, so expand this company. So the owner also want to retire, so fine, let me buy your share. So I become sole owner. So when you're sole owner, it's fair. I can do whatever I want to do. If you are not sole owner, you want to do something, they don't agree, it's not fair to them, So I take all the risk, and we double employee from 10 to 20 some people, and we also increase the sales right now, maybe about 7 million. Still not very big, but we are very niche product. This company already 20 years. Our product is a power supply for two-way radio communication, which is but at the same time, I'm also looking for new product development. For instance, I push the new product development, although I'm not expert on this field, but I know you need to have something new. Now our salespeople go out more. Before it's just here, or because all the keep coming, because it's niche product. But now we developing like a remote control, which is related internet things, So I feel good about this,
That's great. Well, that's a good segue into asking you about what difficulties you faced as an immigrant coming to the U.S. and trying to launch your company.
Well, I think the language is most important.
Yeah.
Even I speak the language and I'm still not comfortable, and even I don't understand fully, especially when you change the subject, not in my field, then because vocabulary. So that's a little difficult for me. But I try to encounter that. For instance, if you go to community, the fundraiser party or whatever events, first time I go there, I feel very awkward because I know nobody, and I also don't know how to talk. But first time, second time, third time, fourth time, it becomes more comfortable, and now I become talkative.
Yeah. Benny, the Kauffman Foundation has research that shows there is a higher number of entrepreneurs who are immigrants. There's a higher percentage of immigrants who are entrepreneurs than there are native-born individuals who are entrepreneurs. Why do you think that such a high percentage of immigrants become entrepreneurs?
Well, the immigrant, first, when they immigrate, they have to prepare. So when they prepare, they are not dependent on others, depend on themselves. So when they arrive here, they want to find a way, how can I survive? First is survival. How can I survive? And I think why they have qualified for immigrant means they are better person. So they already are better in the society, their own native country. So they already have something in their brain, in their mind. And so I think that's why I think immigrant is important for this country to bring more knowledge, more skill, more diversity, more opportunity for this community.
Is there anything that you think the government could do to help increase the number of entrepreneurs that come here as immigrants?
Well, as I say, education, don't give the fish, teach them how to fish. I think that's important. Sometimes the government, a poor will give you money, it really not help to. They become more poor. We should give them help them to educate. I think that is key.
Do you have any advice for other immigrant entrepreneurs who are just starting out?
Well, if they want to come here first, they have to prepare the language, and then certainly understand the culture here and work it with American way. Everything, I think American is best country. Everything is in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just bought a company in Spain, and I was surprised how disorganized they are. The law is very, very, very strong here. In our world, law means order. Everything is in order. And get involved in the community.
Thank you so much for joining us for this Top of Mind episode.
Thank you.